Hi everyone! Welcome back to Salmon and Cod Playtime. It's time to do some math today and I'm really excited. As we start today, we are going to talk about one of my favorite things, and that is Chinese food. I love to order Chinese food. It is so yummy. But when I order it, like when I go to the restaurant and order, they always put it in a to-go container for me because I always get it to go. And in that container, normally the big part here, it's normally full of noodles because I always ask for noodles. I love me some noodles. Then I always get sesame chicken because I really like sesame chicken. So they normally put it up here in this little top container, little pieces of chicken. And then my favorite thing at that restaurant is egg rolls. Oh my goodness. So they normally put a few egg rolls in my container and then they close the container and they give it to me. Okay, question. What would happen if when I went in to order, instead of giving me a container, what if they just started putting it in my hand? Like, what if they just took a huge scoop of noodles and just dropped it in my hands? And I'm holding these noodles in my hands. And what if on top of that, they started putting, like, chicken, like sweet and sour chicken or sesame chicken on top of that, and then they just dump my egg rolls on top? Like, I wouldn't be able to hold it all. There'd be noodles coming through my fingers. There would be chicken dropping on the floor. Egg rolls would take off down the parking lot. It would be very bad. If they did that, if they handed me all my food in my hands, how am I supposed to pay? I can't pay. I can't pull out my wallet. I can't get my purse. I can't do anything. It's in my hands. How could I drive home? I couldn't even open the car because I couldn't use my hands. They'd be full of noodles. Like, it would be very bad if they just handed it to me all loose. It would be like, it'd be a disaster. It would be an absolute noodle disaster. So instead of just putting it in my hand and being all gooey and saucy and nasty, they put it in this beautiful, nicely packaged container where it's all safe, nothing's rolling away, nothing's getting lost, everything has its own little space, it's happy when I get home, it's safe, it's good. Well, guess what? In math, we can do the same thing. Sometimes in math, we get really long problems, and it kind of feels like someone has just dumped it in your hands, and it's like, what do I do with this? It's everywhere. Well, in math, we have this really great thing called parentheses. And a parenthesis, I don't know if you can see this, looks like this, okay? It's this cutesy little container that you can put stuff in, okay? It's like this little bag, this little to-go bag that holds things. What do I mean to-go bag? What do I mean by that? I mean this. It's like getting a shopping bag for all your stuff. You know when you go shopping in a store and you get done, what do you do with your groceries? You put them in a bag. Why? So you can carry it to your car and they don't go everywhere. Well, parentheses, which are two little things that kind of look like this, are things that hold all your stuff. So when you see something in math, let me erase this a little bit, that looks like this, it'll have one side here, one side here. They're just little things that look like this. It's kind of like a little C shape, if you will. And it's got one going this way, and you've got one going this way, and in between is everything you want to keep organized and in one place, that you want to keep safe, that you want nothing to happen to it. That's what these parentheses do. They hold everything that you want to keep safe, okay? So I've got, let me put this down real quick. Hopefully that's totally going to fall. I'll just stick it right there. Okay. So I've got this cute little thing here. And let me change markers because I always have the wrong marker in my hand for some reason. We draw lines. And each of the side of this, we're going to pretend, because it's kind of hard to see, but everything in here is in parentheses. Can you see my parentheses? Whoops, let's go this way. Got one on this side, one on this side, meaning that this is like a shopping bag, and everything here is what I'm going to put inside this bag to keep it safe, to keep it in one spot, okay? Let's use our imaginations, and let's say that I want 3 hippos, 2 Christmas bears, and yeah, let's just do 1 tree. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Let's make it easy. Let's say in this bag, in this shopping bag, I want 3 hippos. I'm very sorry, I'm pointing the wrong direction here. 3 hippos, 2 Christmas bears, and 1 tree. Well, what does that mean? Well, if it's inside these parentheses, it's like having a bag. And we're going to open our parentheses. Our parentheses are the opening of the bag that keeps everything in. Okay? We're going to open our parentheses. And in my thing, it says 3 hippos. So I'm going to come over here and grab 3 hippos. Here's hippo number 1. Okay? Goes in. Hippo number 2. There's hippo number 2. Goes in the bag. Hippo number 3. Beep, beep, goes in the bag. Have you ever heard the song, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas? That's where the hippos came from. They're little Christmas hippos, okay? It's July here. I don't know why I'm in a Christmas mood, but we're doing Christmas hippos. Now the next thing we needed was 2 Christmas bears. So let's come over here. Let's grab 2 Christmas bears. There's 1 Christmas bear in the bag. 2 Christmas bears in the bag. And what's the last thing we need? We need 1 tree. I love trees. We never just have 1 tree in my house because I can think of nothing better than putting trees all over your house. Gotta be a tree lover, okay? Little tree hugger, tree lover. We've got trees all over my house, normally always. It's not a Christmas thing at my house. It's normally always. We love trees. So there's our tree. We're going to put our tree in. Now, all this stuff, we're going to take those parentheses right there, kind of put them together, and now everything is in the bag. It's all in one place. It's safe. I can set this bag down. It's not going anywhere. Everything that's inside the bag is inside the bag. It's safe. So when you see math like this, you know that it's all been put in one nice, organized spot. And for right now, it's not moving. It might move later. We can always take stuff out of the bag later. But for right now, it's all in its nice little safety zone. It's not going anywhere. And we know that all these things are grouped together in the same spot. Now, they look different. They look completely different. Except for having a Christmas theme, they really don't have that much in common. But that's okay because they can all stay in the same bag, in the same spot. They can share the same space. So that's our first lesson on parentheses. Now tomorrow we'll do a little bit more, but for today, that's what we've got. We've got parentheses. Remember, parentheses are just like a little bag that holds everything that you put in it. Let's do it this way so you can see the hippos. There they are. I hope you all are tree lovers too. I hope you have trees all over your house. And if you do, I hope you go and hug one and love one today. Have a nice day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.